Welcome back to the channel, it's Andy. We're back with Horizon Forbidden West. Last time we got a few side quest bits done around the area of Chain Scraper, one of which we're kind of on the way to. That is this one, I believe. On the way to where we need to go for the main story, which is getting to those coordinates we got from the Spire. Hopefully this will be kind of where Silence is. I've done a few bits off camera. We're up to level 9. I've upgraded everything I can with the supplies that I have. Hold on. I have a charger. I forgot about my ride. Here we go. This will make things go a little bit quicker. Yes, so we did a couple of side quests, and I say I've done a bit of prep. We've got everything upgraded that we possibly can. Let's just go past these chargers and leave them be. So yeah, we're not quite level 10, but we got to level 9 at the very least, and I've used all the skill points that I can as well on the various bits and pieces. So we're going to head towards the Spire now. On the way, we should also see the... I can't go into Baron Light on my charger, can I? That's alright. On the way as well, we should get to that side quest as well, so we'll do that as well. Can we get a new outfit or upgrade the outfit? That's the only thing that I haven't really done, and I feel like we can get a better outfit. So let's see if we can do that with the Stitcher while we're here. So we can buy a new outfit, the Oseram Explorer. The Nora Huntress we can't quite get, but the Oseram we can buy. What is that good for? It's good for melee. So I want something that can... I think I want something that gives us a bit more armor. So I'm not going to buy that right now. We can buy coils as well. That's one thing I haven't actually done, is use coils at the moment. And there's a thing to cook food as well. Where's the workbench here? Is there a workbench? There it is. Let's go to the workbench and let's see if we can add some coils to some of our weapons, because that's the only thing we haven't done. I forgot about the coils from the first game. There's our chest as well, so we can get some stuff from there if we need to. But at the moment, it's just full of supplies that we have loads of. How do you attach coils to stuff then? Is it in inventory? Because there's stuff here that we can add to it, but I'm not quite sure how you actually do it. I forget. Because these are our upgrades and our crafting. How do you... edit coils. There we go. So the spear we can't really do anything with. It's the champion spear. So the warrior bow, what can we add to that? Oh, I need to upgrade the weapon to do that one and this one. So we can't actually add any coils to these yet. Why not? Oh, the third upgrade unlocks the coil slot, so we can't actually add any coils just yet. Never mind. We'll forget about that for now then. Let's continue on the way to Death's Door then, seeing as we can't really do anything with that. Let's get out of here. If I can remember the way to get there. I think we have to go up here and through. And then we'll be back in No Man's Land. I found something else off camera as well, actually. Where is it? It was back up this way. It was here. So there was a sunken cavern west of the Daunt. Or like Daunt West. This is Chain Scrape. So there was a cavern here. We can swim underwater, but it was too deep for us to actually do anything. So we kind of couldn't really progress with that. And there's a couple other bits we found as well, which we don't have enough. We don't have the right equipment for. So there's block path there, and there's another block path. There's one there as well, but we need certain tools that we don't have yet to do that. So we're kind of stuck there as well. Do we have anything around that we can override and get ourselves override so we can get there a bit quicker? I don't see any machines yet, so maybe not. This is where we were before. Oh, what's this? Oh, there's a grapple point. So this is where we were before. This is where the embassy took place, and we were under attack from the rebels of the Tanakh tribe. This is where this was. Is there anything around? There's... Oh, what's this? There's a charger this way, so let's see if we can get that overridden. And let's also grab that fox. Get some wildlife kills while we're at it as well. There's another one there. There we go. Sorry, I don't really like killing wildlife, but it's part of the game. And also, there's some corpses here that we haven't quite looted either. Some more charger remains. Right, where's that charger? Oh, it's the corpses. They're actually already dead. But, you know, we've got the stuff on the way there as well. How far are we away from bristlebacks? Okay, it's right there. So, let's head for that, seeing as it's a little bit closer. It's only 200 meters away. Can we land on the waterfall side there? Oh, just about. That was good gliding. Here we go. Oh, couldn't quite make that jump though. Okay, this, look at this. Look at the middle devil remains there. Really eerie. How are we going to get up here? This looks climbable, but it's not. That's irritating. It's really hard to know like which things you can climb and which things you can't. Oh, what's that? Unknown Skydrifter site. What the hell is a Skydrifter? That's a new machine, isn't it? So this is no man's land. And look at, like I say, the metal devil remains. That's a fox. Yeah, this is like a graveyard of old machines. What's this? Okay, there's a chest nearby. We'll grab that. Oh, so these bits you can climb. So the game kind of does tell you. You just have to have your focus on to see it. And the golden bloom. I'm not quite sure what that does yet. Golden bloom. Right. So what's this side quest then? It's a side quest. Javad the Welling, a Carja magistrate, needs to know how deadly bristlebacks got into the jaunt. Okay, so that's what we're here for.
Rope post with pens. It might be where Regala's keeping her machines. I need to find a way to get in there.
That's new as well.
I could scan the area to see what I'm up against, and tag any rebels or machines in my focus to keep track of them. Should use shotgun.
Right, so we've got a few charges. And chests. There's a drawbridge there as well. Right, do we have any shock ammo? We've got the shock tripcaster. But we don't actually have any shock stuff. We've got fire arrows, haven't we? But no shock arrows. That missed. Is that not reaching now? That did. Nice. Well.
You're mine.
Oh.
Stop her! We were too slow. She's gone.
Don't need smoke bombs. They haven't seen me yet. Oh, there was a lot in that chest. We've got a recipe for some purge water traps.
Got to clear out this place before I can look around.
Kill the rebels and their machines. Get that drawbridge
That's one
down.
half of the bridge.
So we need to get over the other
How to
side.
drop the other side.
That was interesting.
Scanning the bridge with my focus might show me something.
Taking my shot! Coward!
Okay, there's quite a few people coming our way now.
Find you.
That was a good hit. Oh, okay, they're coming.
Engage that target!
How do you smoke bomb? There it is.
I've lost her.
I'm out.
Where's she?
That was my one and only smoke bomb, so that's not gone well.
Again.
That was good. I tried to charge up my shot and I got killed, so I don't know where that's going to put me. I'm not strong enough, I don't think. I still need a lot of work that I need to do. Where's that going to put me back? Okay, we're just on the outskirts of the compound, I guess, whatever you want to call it. So they're actually doing a runner. That one's dead. That one's dead. Ow.
Oh, relief.
Okay. I think that's all of them.
A lot of pens, not that many machines. Where'd they all go? Better check in that cave.
Oh, we're continuing this quest a bit longer, are we? Let's do some looting first of all. Let's see if we can grab what we can grab. All the chests and all the caches and all that stuff. Oh, there's something up here I saw. Yep, glimpse of green.
Drawbridge. Might be my way across.
We'll lower the bridge.
That's one half of the bridge.
Oh yeah, we need to get around the other side, don't we? Here's how. We can climb across here. Pick up the azure bloom as well, whatever that is.
Scanning the bridge with my focus might show me something. Looks like there are a couple of weak points. Where the ropes attached to the bridge.
Can we just lower it? Oh, we can.
There. Bridge is down.
Nice. So now what? We carry on through? Here we go. There's something down there.
Bristleback. It looks like it fell into a tunnel. So the rebels were keeping bristlebacks here. The machines fell into the tunnel, which must have collapsed as they ran further in. What if Ulvin's explosives created the sinkhole? I should head back to Chainscrape to let Javad know.
We can do that. The Deadfalls completed. What's the Deadfalls? This is completed. We've got unknown salvage contractor and unknown relic ruins nearby.
Shieldwing's holding up.
Yeah, shieldwing's good. I like that. Right, what are these things then? And also, unknown skydrifter site as well. That's nearby. And there's something unknown there as well. But let's not get too sidetracked, shall we? So do we go back to Chain Scrape and finish up the side quest, or do we carry on? I mean, we've still got a long way to go to get to Death's Door. But Chain Scrape, we can fast travel there. And we'll return to Javad and let him know what we found. I think we'll do that and then we'll continue again, because we should be able to fast travel to the nearest campfire as well. Alright, back into Javad we go. And that might be the side quest done, although I'm not quite sure. There might still be a little bit to do with this. Where is he? Here he is.
So, you've returned from the west. Any luck?
The bristlebacks were being penned by Tanakh rebels on the other side of the mountains. Ulvin's explosives opened up a sinkhole, dropping them into the tunnels.
Which they followed to the mine and out into the Daunt.
Right. Aside from the rebels, if anyone is to blame for the bristlebacks, it's Ulvin.
Radiant beams of the sun. And all this time he was pointing the finger at us. Hey, bring Ulvin here. Petra, too.
Summoned like a blasted ale winch. You best be meaning to put pen to parch.
Dispatcher done with the magistrate.
Are the Carja going to sign the concession?
What? Why's she here?
I live here too, lugnut. So what's this about?
Thanks to the Savior, the sun has shown the truth on the bristleback incursion. Tanakh rebels were keeping pens of machines on the other side of the mountains. A sinkhole swallowed them, releasing them into the underground tunnels that led east and out into the Daunt.
So it was an accident. But let us not forget that it was the Carja.
I'm not done. The sinkhole only formed due to your unauthorized blasting in the southern mine, Ulvin. You are responsible for the machine rampage, the workers we lost, the destruction the bristlebacks caused. All of it.
My dear magistrate, has your precious son baked your senses? I would never give such an order without first consulting you.
Evidence says otherwise. Aloy found the shipping manifest in the mine. You skirted the law.
Ulvin is to blame.
All for a few extra shards.
Prison?
Not
Where
to
are you
mention,
going?
you sent that oversized tool over there to intimidate refugees over some salvage.
Should have been mine.
Ugh, that steel is already struck. Get over it.
Oh, the heart. The Stormbird. That's what he was after, wasn't
I demand an official investigation. I won't be the victim of some Carja schemes.
Certainly. We'll conduct a thorough inquest into everything. The bristlebacks, the refugees. Every business deal you ever put your name to.
Well, that's not necessary, is it? What if I just return to the claim?
Oh, well, that would save the crown the cost.
Of course. I'll be on my way as soon as I wrap up some previous commitments, tie up some loose ends. After all, the welfare of Chainscrape's people in a transition like
Nope,
this...
you're leaving right now. Chainscrape will be just fine.
You think she can run this scorched-out forged dump? Ha! Knock yourself out.
Get out.
Bye.
Don't want you, don't need Down with Ulvin! Sergeant Ray!
Get off me!
Mud looks good on you, Ulvin.
As the sun burns away shadow. Thank you for that, Aloy.
Oh, he had it coming.
Here, please accept this token of gratitude.
Oh, an invisible
You've done
trophy
the
again.
Sundom and my sanity.
Or prize,
a
whatever.
great
Not a
service.
trophy. I know this is a
And I
PlayStation, but
believe
no.
we have some matters to discuss.
Guess we do. Not the most pleasant boots to fill, but I'll wear them. All thanks to you, Flamehair.
Yeah, so Petra's going to be running chain script from now on then. That's cool. Right, side quest done.
Okay. Chain scrape will
Oh,
be
a couple
better
of
off
skill
with
points,
petrol
nice.
charge.
I'm not going to spend them just yet. What else did we pick up from that? Is that all they gave us, skill points? I guess so. Oh, did we get a new bow? I think they gave us a new bow as well. Let's see if we can get there pretty pronto. Oh, what's this? Oh, this is the salvage contractor. And there's a campfire here as well, so we can use that to
Something's going on at
save.
that camp.
What's going on here?
Look like rusted buckets of scrap.
Salvage contractor
You
Barren
really
Lights.
think you can do that?
Karoof, come on. You know me.
If it isn't the savior of Meridian and
That's
of
me.
my very own operation. Larend, say hello.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
You know, if it weren't for this one, I probably wouldn't be standing here right now. I was at Barren Light when the Tanakh attacked. Nasty business. But every codger in Oseram is thankful you drove them off.
So what are you doing out here?
Well, to hammer it plain, there's treasure in the west. Unclaimed scrap and ancient metal. And I've got a sturdy band of salvagers that's ready to take advantage.
Sorry, I'm going to get there
We'll
first.
buy any scrap you got.
Oh, okay.
And if you're looking for machine parts, we've got the best.
Oh, so it's a trader.
Garrett.
I'm going to skip this. Salvage contracts. What's this then? Group of Osram salvagers are competing to create a set of armour that can survive the rigours of the Forbidden West. And then a convoy ambush. Loren requires plating from a shellwalker crate to shaft his armour. Ambushing a nearby convoy should provide his team with what they want. So the shellwalkers are back. Remember them from the first game. So we got this. There was something else around as well. And the Skydrifter site's here as well. So Skydrifter, I think, is a new
I might
machine.
want to read that contract before going on the hunt.
Ah, there's the tall neck. I can see it. And there's some bits over there as well. I think, oh, there's some dead foxes over there, I think. Never nice. And look at these. Look at the corruptors as well. All these old machines. Ah, I can see a machine. Is this tall grass that we are safe in? I'm not quite sure. Can we find out what you are?
There's a lot of ancient wrecks out here.
Yeah.
Must have been a huge
Corruptors,
battle.
devils,
The
deathbringers.
old ones. They gave everything they had to slow down the Pharaoh swarm.
Oh, so this is the Skydrifter. A gliding machine that easily spots and tracks potential threats. Whether in the air or on the ground, it is fast and agile and can lash out with its razor-sharp tail and wingtips. Okay, it's weak to frost, but fire does nothing. So frost damage is good for that. So that's something that we'll have to deal with. We don't have any freeze arrows, but we do have the frost blast sling. We can throw some bombs at it. But let's try and ignore that for now. And keep going. Because at the moment it's just minding its business, but there is another one there
Frost
as
will
well.
make it brittle.
So let's ignore them for now. Sorry, Foxy. Oh, what's this?
Tallneck.
Ah,
If I
this is the
override it,
tall
I
neck.
can get data on the surrounding area.
I can see it poking its head above the clouds there. So that would do good to get the data then, because we're still a good way away from where we need to be. God, these machines. I mean, I can see why they call this no man's land. This was just a war zone, wasn't it? And there's lots of plants and herbs around as well that we can use. Oh, what are you? Oh, that's a burrow. We'll try and ignore that. So next signal's coming from this way. So if we can climb up there and over the other side, hopefully we can get to it without drawing the ire of other machines. We can climb this, which I think is a Deathbringer. There's a lot of foxes around here.
There's the tall neck that's sending the signal.
Where? Ah, there. Right. How do we climb it? Is the next question. Oh, look at the deer. Or the goat. That's new. Never seen a goat in the game before. Oh no, bighorn sheep. So new wildlife as well. Right. Tornek's there. But there also is the other machine, whatever it's called, the flying one. So we will need to deal with that probably as well. So let's get the frost sling out. And while it's grounded, let's see if we can get it. Oh, it spotted me.
That machine could swoop down on
Okay, that's done well.
Looks like a satellite dish. If I can climb it, I should be able to reach that tall neck easily enough.
Critical hit, come on. That one's dead. Good. Oh, here comes another machine. Nice. Critical hit. That knocks that one down. Oh, get out of the way of the tall neck. Right, any more machines about? Apart from the tall neck. Doesn't look like it. Right, let's pick up everything that we can. From the Sky Drifter. And from the other machine that we just killed. We'll get our health back up as well. Right, how do we go about climbing this tall neck then? Stairs. Here we go. Can we climb that? Ladder, please?
Power generator. It looks dead.
What's this generator here for? Eyes to their haven. West in Grand Away proudly presents the Eyes to the Heavens exhibit, where visitors are invited to explore the history of radio astronomy and learn what it's like to see through the eyes of our state-of-the-art telescopes in a hollow experience. Okay, so this is a giant telescope? Scrap pile as well. A couple of scrap piles actually. Can we do anything with this? I'm not quite sure. Right. There's a ladder here. Oh, I've got to shoot it. I just saw the thing on it. There we go. So now we can climb up and get onto the tall neck, and then we can have a look at the area. And, oh, God. Okay, let's slow things down a little bit, shall we? Ooh.
Console. Power though.
Oh, okay.
Can't climb any higher, but looks like this thing can rotate.
Another data point. Well, that was crap. Rogers just bit my head off because he found my little addition to the dishes protocol. Who cares what he thinks? The tourists loved it. Every dish aligning one after the other, playing their assigned note all over the alarm speakers, all perfectly paced. Music is math after all. Scientists who don't appreciate the transcendence of the musical scale should have their PhDs revoked, if you ask me. Okay.
If I can figure out a way to turn the power back on. That must be Plainsong. The Utaro tribe's home. On top of old satellite dishes.
Another ladder there. Oh, we can lower that one and go back down. Oh, hold on. Ooh. We can use this to override the power, I think.
A power cell. Disconnected from the main power line.
Okay.
This should get that generator below the dish.
So we can grab this. Can we drop down from here? Oh, we can.
There's the generator. Bet this power cell can get it running.
Hopefully. Insert the energy cell. And then we can climb higher and get on the tall neck.
Power's back. I should check that console I found earlier.
Yep, so back up here we go.
Let's see what this thing does.
And then this will hopefully rotate and then we can get on the tall neck. Nice.
Something's wrong.
Error. Dish alignment incomplete.
Ugh.
Motor function impeded.
Okay, what does that mean? Find a way up the dish again.
Machinery's jammed. I'm still not high enough to reach the tall neck. The dish. Let me climb higher.
Untangle the dish. Ah, there's a couple of bits we can shoot.
Nice.
There we
Actually
go.
worked.
Has that done it? Okay, we've got a ladder there. We should be able to climb on top and then get onto the tall neck. Nice. Nothing else up here, is there? Nope, not that I can see. Climb up.
I should be able to get to that tall neck now.
There's nothing else up here for us, is there?
Looks like
Come
I'm
on.
ready to glide onto the tall neck. Just gotta time it right.
Nice. Up, please. Ah, this way. There we go. Right, here we go. First tall neck of the
Time
game.
to override the big guy. It's alright. Almost done. There we go. Tall neck send map data to other machines. And now it's mine.
First tall neck overridden. Excellent stuff. And also, that shuts down any machines in the area as well. So tall neck of Cinnabar Sands has been overridden. So that gives us a lot more stuff on the map that we can see. Look at all these unknown things. Plainsong's there as well. We've got some more hunting grounds. And we're actually not far away from Death's Door. So we'll just say we make our way there now, shall we? First of all, let's kill the sheep. Oh, it takes more than one hit. There we go.
Better fill up while I can.
Alright, we have another campfire up ahead as well, so we can do a save. Oh, hello, who are you? Are you friendly? Something up ahead. Who are you?
Is that the savior of Meridian? Well, I've got some news for you.
Laura. What news do you have?
I heard the Karja finally reopened the hunting grounds south of Chainscrape. Was thinking of brushing up my hunting skills.
I think we already know
considering the
this, don't
nasty
we?
machines I've seen out here.
It's not a bad idea. I could probably use the practice too.
I think we already knew about the hunting grounds, but that's fine. Thank you for the advice. Oh, Daunt hunting grounds. Maybe they are new. Right. We'll get to where we need to get to, and then I think that will be at Leap Plasher site. Another new machine? Or what's this? Unidentified signal. Okay. I saw a machine there. What are you?
Shock ammo's not
Leap
cheap.
Plasher. Looks like it's a kangaroo. An acrobatic transport machine equipped with an acid canister. Its cargo can be deployed to aid allies or weaponized for its attacks. You can ride a kangaroo. That's cool. Okay, let's find out what this unidentified signal is. We've probably can't override these things yet, can we? Weak versus... I don't know what it's weak to. But... let's get a kill. Oh, hello. Okay, oh, there's quite a few of them. Oh, okay.
A moment before thought.
Right, the freeze is doing really well with these. There we go. Oh, he's not quite dead. Now he is. Okay. Those things aren't too bad. Nice new machines. Cool to see. But, we'll be able to repair them or override them, I think, soon. Repair pods as well. Okay. They're interesting. There is some signal coming from somewhere. I'm not quite sure what it is. It's coming from there. Let's check it out. Oh, I think it's I think this is the signal that we're heading towards, because we're only 400 meters away. So that might be what it is that we're seeing. Charges over there. We'll leave them be. We'll do another save.
Can't do much without ammo.
Headshot on the sheep and it doesn't die. Wow. Oh. Can we get some fish? Any fish in here? No, no fish. Not yet, anyway. Right, looks like the signal's through this way.
A cauldron.
Oh!
I can reach its core. I should get enough data to override some new machines.
Okay, there's a lot of machines around here. I think we'll come back to this.
Be a long fight if I stick to shock.
More leap lashers. Yeah, I think we will we'll leave the cauldron because we are Yeah, I don't think we're quite at the right level for it. Oh, you're 5 or more levels beneath the recommended level for the cauldron, so we'll bear that in mind. We'll come back to that. I would like to get 1 or 2 cauldrons done on camera in this, because they might be a bit different. Right, we're getting there. Oh, we are heading right for the Metal Devil. Is this where we saw Silence at the end of the last game? Is this where he was? Because he was in front of a Metal Devil, wasn't he? So maybe this is where he was. What was this? Midnight Bloom, I'll take it.
It looks like the coordinates
What's
Silence
that?
gave me match that wreckage.
It's just a burrower.
Did he install Hades on another Titan?
Right, let's try and get over this. There we go. Right. Well, yeah, I think Metal Devils and Titans are the same thing, aren't they? If I remember. Right, we're almost there. Almost at his location. Is Silence here? I guess we'll wait and see. Oh, wait a minute. What's this? Found a house. Come and get it. New data point. Greets and salutes all meatheads and badasses. Later supply drop is in the zone. It's the usual gonzo grab bag from all your favourite places that still exist. We've got juice packs from Baton Rouge. We've got Vat Jerky from Des Moines. We've got barely identifiable freeze-dried ice cream flakes from Albuquerque. And the pizza de resistance comes in cracker form from the very last vert out of Ohio. As always, get your drips from the drop based on your lottery number before it's all gone, or we're all gone. Whichever comes first, ever's out, brothers and sisters. No idea what you're saying. No idea what that is. Right. Is there anything else in this building? Or is it just this? I think it might just be this. Cool. Okay. Right. Let's get there, because we are approaching an hour of recording, and I don't want to make these overly long. There's another campsite. There's our signal. Right, let's get saved at this campsite. Oh, hold on. Hold on, I'm stuck.
This is it.
Ah.
Location of the coordinates I scanned from the spire.
I think that campfire might be where we need to be. Right, let's go down.
A workshop underneath a dead Horus Titan. Just the kind of place Silence would slink away to. But what was he doing here? That device is blinking. I guess Silence
Not right
wants me to
now,
check it out.
okay. Examine the device, it says now. I'll examine the device in a bit. What have we got here? New data point.
Poor Hades. So cramped in there. No room to think. You can't even speak. Now the processing orb of a Titan, on the other hand, well, you're used to that. But once I load you on that, you'll be so much more comfortable. Until interrogations begin.
Yeah, he's loading Hades into another Titan. Because at the moment he's just carrying him around. So that's not good. Right, we'll play that in a second. Let's just pick up anything else that's around here. There's another note here. Despite my concerns about missing couplings, it was relatively simple to install Hades on the detached processing orb. The subject appears to be fully conscious and completely helpless. Even so, it will never divulge its contents willingly. Ergo, it's time for some experimentation. My initial attempts at coercion have failed, but patience is in order. It's self-aware, so it can suffer. All it takes is the correct stimulus and at sufficient intensity. Success. The irony is delicious. Various forms of data produce discomfort in the subject, but none more so than natural imagery. Holographic representations of plants and animals work best. The more vivid, the better. The effect appears to be excruciating. On one loop in particular of rabbits hopping through a field of flowers produces paroxysms of agony. Very soon I believe the subjects will become compliant. I've extracted some fascinating technical specs on Gaia's data structure, specifically how a heuristic matrix interweaved with her subordinate functions. Yet the more I learn about the system's intended workings, and especially Hades' relatively simple role as an extinction failsafe, the more I wonder about the signal that corrupted it. What could possibly have transformed a low-level machine intelligence into a fully conscious superentity capable of strategic planning, deceit, and even genocide? Some form of previously unknown Fyro software, perhaps. But I don't see how such technology could be sufficiently advanced, unless further technical discoveries were made after the destruction of the biosphere, perhaps by survivors in Elysium. It all seems far-fetched. Back to the source then. Eventually Hades will tell me what I want to know. It appears that my coercive efforts have come at a significant cost. Hades' digital convulsions produce waves of feedback that corrupt its data structures, and the effect is accelerating. The interrogation is quite literally disintegrating its mind piece by piece. By the time I'm done, there will be little left. No matter, the data I've extracted, and will continue to extract, is worth any price, as long as I can access it all before the subject becomes the electronic equivalent of a hollowed out skull. Finally, the revelation I've been seeking has revealed itself, astonishing and terrifying even to me. With it, the seeds of a plan have formed within my mind. The next few months will test my capacities more than any previous challenge. I'll have to stretch my intellect, reach higher, and dig deeper than ever before. Yes, I'm confident it can all be accomplished, with a little help of course. My work here is done. I've learned all I can. Hades deserves no pity, but it is indeed in a pitiful state. It's time to relocate it to a more impressive position for its date with destiny. About that, Aloy still hasn't returned to Meridian nor learned of my ruse, but she will. It's only a matter of time, and then the pieces will begin to fall into place. So...
Kind of log, most of it's redacted.
Oh.
It looks like Silence put a lot of work into forcing Hades to talk.
Let's check out this console and let's see what we can find. Let's see what we got here.
Aloy, consider this message a beacon to help guide you out of the fog of ignorance. Using
it's another orb for Hades.
I've detached the processing orb from the Titan overhead. A perfect cage for our mutual friend, Hades, in order to render it cooperative. Tell her what we've discussed about the mysterious signal that gave you life.
Signal only meant for me. Signal was received for 7.22 years.
17 years.
Cannot compromise.
So this was the thing that caused Hades to attack Gaia and make all the functions sentient.
Back to that, are you? Perhaps you need a reminder that you have failed. So you see, Aloy, Gaia can be safely rebooted. As for where to find a backup, well, you'll need to trot along after me to find out.
He thinks he's got it all figured out. Bastard. But I guess there's only one way to find out where he moved the orb.
Track the orb. Right. So, he's got Hades back into an orb that he took from this metal devil. And now we have to follow where the orb was going. How do we go about doing that? What's this?
Don't think there's anything I can do about this now.
Oh, that growth. There's nothing we can do about the growth. Are we following the signal? What are we doing here? Or is there something else around that I'm missing?
Well, I better see where this trail leads.
Oh, is it? Oh, this is where he dragged the orb. This is what the grooves in the ground are. So so the orb was being dragged this way. So this is what we're following. I see. Right, I'm going to leave the foxes be for now. I've killed enough foxes today.
So here I am, following along after Silence like a fool. After he tricked me by rigging his lance to steal Hades.
Oh.
The crazy AI that wants to kill everything. He couldn't just let me do the same thing.
Oh, scrappers. More scrappers.
And now I'm gonna have to put up with more of his
And
self-righteous-
Frost. Oh no, Glint Hawks are back. They're weak to fire. I remember them. We'll try and ignore them if we can. But something tells me we're going to have to deal with them. Oh, wait. Where's our flame arrows? There we go. Still got a pair of scrappers around. Nice. Critical strike should kill it. There we go. Wait, there's another one somewhere.
Pain subsiding.
There we go. Right, our first Glint Hawk kill. That's good. Right, where now? Ooh. Another scrap pile. We're still following where the orb went. So let's keep going. How far away did they go?
Silence must be pretty confident he's found a backup of Gaia, but how? Every place I've checked, every lead, they've all been dead ends. All backups purged.
Oh, hello. More
So
machines.
much
What is this?
Can't get rid of the vines.
Metal flower.
Not yet, anyway.
So we can't do anything about the flower. Let's try and avoid the charges if we can. Right.
A merchant. Didn't expect to see anyone else out here.
Oh.
It might be handy to resupply.
Something tells me we're in for a big fight if it's
Oh,
putting
there.
supplies in front of us.
What's Honora doing this far west? No matter, no matter. I can get you stocked up for the wild if you need.
Oh, it's just wood. I don't need any wood. Do you have anything good? Where are you? There you are. Frost Hunter Bow, a slicing shredded gauntlet, a carja weapon that uses tear ammo to slice enemies. Tear arrow is good. I'm going to buy that and equip it down there. That could be good. And then Frost Hunter Bow. I don't think we need. The Norris Sentinel outfit. Tools that we don't need. Anything to sell? Oh yeah, valuables. Let's mark all the valuables to sell because we don't need them. Nice.
A well-crafted piece.
And let's save over here as well. How much further have we got to go here? This is a long way we're travelling. Looks like we're going up there. Did he carry this the whole way? Did he drag it? Or did it like roll itself? Maybe it moved itself. Okay, it's an elite blasher site. We'll try and avoid them if we can.
Looks like the trail goes into the hillside.
Oh, we're going up this way. Oh, what's this? Some sort of bunker. There's a workbench here. Let's see if we can do any upgrades. Oh, we can. The shredder gauntlet we can upgrade. Let's do it. We might be able to actually put some coils on if there's stuff that we can upgrade here. Frost blasting. Yeah, we can get some coils on this now. That's good. And we can upgrade our outfit as well. Can we? Oh, we can upgrade the champion outfit. A couple of times actually, because we've got some long leg bits. There we go. And we can upgrade another weapon. What else can we upgrade? Oh, our strong bow. Let's strong bow. Strong arm hunter bow. We'll shorten it to strongbow. You can only use it if you've had some dark fruits. We've got trap crafting as well, but we haven't really been using traps thus far, so we'll leave that. Right, in we go. What do we got here?
Okay.
A ruin.
Let's see where this goes. I guess Silence used that machine to haul his prize.
Oh, I see. That's how we got it up here.
That must be the orb Silence stuck Hades in. And that door. Looks like a Pharaoh facility. Or a Zero Dawn?
Interesting. Another facility. Right. Examine Hades.
You still in there?
Doesn't look like it. It looks pretty busted. Hold on, what's this? Silence, are you here? Oh, hold on.
Hades? Is that you?
System threat.
Oh, he's very weak.
You don't look so good.
You are the Aloy. Come to destroy.
Silence did say that the interrogation was disintegrating its mind.
Permanently this time. Even like this, you're a threat to Gaia. Once I resurrect her.
So you have not yet secured Gaia back.
No, we found a fake.
Then Gaia
It was a logic bomb.
is dead. Earth and you too. Despite malfunctions, I have won.
Oh, we can ask some questions.
Silence asked you where to find
How,
the
oh,
backup of Gaia.
because it's disintegrating, we might only get a few questions here.
Data error. Memory structures disintegrate.
So it's getting weaker and
That
weaker.
would have been easy.
So we need to really think about what questions we can ask here. The mysterious
Silence
signal, we
questioned
need to
you
know about
the
that.
Mysterious signal? The one that woke you, gave you consciousness. Who sent it?
Signal transmitted by masters.
And who are they?
Masters woke me to destroy earthly life.
Who would want that?
Data error. Memory structures disintegrate.
Can you ask any more questions? See, I think Silen's interrogation meant the mind was disintegrating.
When the
Other
mysterious
subordinate
signal
functions.
transformed you,
Hephaestus.
It made
was in the
Gaia's other
DLC.
subordinate functions conscious too.
And
You
other ones as
escaped
well,
when
of
Gaia
course.
destroyed herself, but so did they. Where did they go?
Each function migrated coordinates based on data error.
Yeah.
structures disintegrate.
We're not getting very far here, are we?
Crazed AIs, scattered who knows where, doing who knows what. Hephaestus kills thousands every year with the combat machines it keeps making. And you nearly ended the world. 7 more functions out there, cooking up trouble. It's not a happy thought.
They're not all bad though, are they? Like Apollo was the knowledge base.
Anyone ever tell you you've got a great personality, Hades?
Sarcasm detected.
Yeah, didn't think so.
Don't fry your mind too much. Right, what did silence do to you?
Silence do to you,
We have one more
Hades?
question we can ask.
It's like you've been hollowed out.
Silence interrogate.
Oh, you mean like we're doing now?
And what did you tell him?
Data error. Memory structures disintegrate.
You don't remember any
Yeah,
of it?
same thing you're telling us.
Remember you.
What, like me beating you at the spire? Okay, that's not going anywhere.
Right. I guess we got everything we can. Oh
Do
no,
you know
where's
where
silence now?
went?
He departed 12.8 days ago. Perhaps he
Just round up to 13, mate. Come on. We're really not getting very far with Hades, are we here?
prediction structures.
Behavior prediction
So you
structures.
don't know anything more than I do. Great.
Well, we got to be really careful here because I don't know what it's
Do
going to
you
do
know
to
why
us.
Silence dragged you to these ruins?
Silence intended you find me.
He wanted us to find Hades.
Obviously. But why? What was this place?
Location is square.
Oh, come on, man.
Data error. Memory structures disintegrating. My deathbed. He called it my grave.
But you... I guess I'll find out when I go inside.
Right.
Enough. It's time to finish this.
Let's shut it down, shall we? If we can.
Aloy still thinks she can restore Gaia. Save life on Earth.
Yeah, Aloy does.
Then you are deluded. Extinction inevitable.
What would you know, Hades? Twice you tried to destroy life on Earth, and twice you failed. The only extinction you ever brought about is your own. And there's no tricked-out lands to save you this time.
You are incorrect. 3 times. Hades.
What?
What? You remember this?
Yes. Data intact. Non-viable biospheres aborted in years 2154, 2161,
Every 7 years.
2168.
So? That's centuries ago. It's what you were designed to do.
Current biosphere is version 5. There will be no version 6.
Oh.
There won't need to be. I'm saving this
So
one.
Hades being a failsafe. Gaia?
Master override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Purging extinction protocol.
Oh, yeah, we're going to kill it. There we go. Bye, Hades. Alright, what is this place? It does look like a... Hello?
I see you've dealt with Hades.
Yeah. Think maybe you can stay dead this time?
It will. You can trust.
Trust?
Yes. Trust. As in, since I did what you could never do, and extracted all of Hades' priceless knowledge, you can trust that I was willing to actually let you destroy it this time.
So back to holograms instead of face-to-face? What, afraid I'd stab you or something?
There's a reason
And using the same spyware, I see. So, All those times I called, you could have just answered. But I guess you just prefer to go on spying all this time.
My world stopped revolving around you months ago, Aloy. I've had work to do. Countless hours of research, as demanding and time-intensive as it has been critical to the fate of this planet.
Right, of course. You're just trying to save the world too.
That's right. The difference, of course, is that unlike you, I've produced results.
Did you find a backup of Gaia or not?
Oh, yes. I believe I did.
Where?
Voila. Why do you think I summoned you here? Behind that gene-locked hatch lie the ruins of the ancient facility where the Hades extinction protocol was perfected. A testing process that ran hundreds of trials, each of them using a backup of Gaia.
Hades told you this?
It took some convincing, but yes.
I don't buy it.
So, are you ready to go get what you've been searching for the last 6 months? Or are you just going to stand there with your mouth open?
Oh, more questions, really?
Did
Yeah,
Hades
why
reveal
not?
the source of the mysterious
We're an hour and
signal?
20 minutes in. Let's keep
The one
going.
that woke it tried to destroy life on Earth.
Yes, it did.
Care to share?
In due time. First things first, Aloy. Last I checked, you still had a super-intelligent AI named Gaia to reboot.
Yeah. The same Gaia who had to destroy herself 20 years ago because of the signal?
It stopped being transmitted years ago. It's no longer a threat.
What if it repeats?
It won't. Even
We
if it did.
still don't know where it came from.
The details are complicated, but the signal required Hades to take effect. Delete Hades from any backup you reboot, and Gaia's safe. Now stop wasting time. Go get a backup.
Just to confirm, Hades said that there are backups of Gaia in there.
Yes. Or were, anyway. 1,000 years ago.
Backups that didn't get purged when Ted Farrow wiped every copy of Apollo.
Correct. According to Hades, this facility could not be accessed by remote signal. Not even Ted Farrow could touch the data here.
Backups. Data complete, Gaia and her subordinate functions. Everything needed to reboot the system. Restore control over the terraforming system, save life on Earth. And there.
So Hades said. So what are you waiting for?
Machine
You
riders,
mentioned
what's
you've been
this?
busy.
Exceptionally busy.
But not so busy you couldn't teach Tanakh the rebels to override machines.
Oh,
ride
I
those
see.
mounts.
Aloy, the only issue you should be... Perhaps if you focused more...
That's not exactly a denial.
Take it any way you...
He's avoiding the questions. Let's just go in, shall we?
I'll search the facility for a Gaia backup. But just to be clear, Silence, if this ends up being another one of your tricks...
It's a gene-locked hatch, Aloy. You're literally the only person who can open it. How could I set a trap inside?
I mean, he's got a point.
Again, Silence, and our next conversation will be face-to-face. Though you won't have much to say, on account of my spear being buried in your throat.
Aloy, thanks to me, everything you desired, everything you've been fumbling about, unable to achieve for 6 months, is now within your grasp. Now, I know you didn't learn much about manners growing up a Nora outcast. But in a situation like this, you say, thank you, and I say, you're
Fuck
welcome.
you. What was that from? I saw that like the other week. It was like, thank you and fuck you or something like that. Or like, that sounds really, really bad out of context, but I don't remember what it was for. I don't remember. Right, here we are, the gene lock hatch. We are going to open this next time. I'm going to do I can't do a manual save. I'm going to go back outside and save, and we're going to open the hatch next time. Because we're approaching an hour and a half of the recording. There will be some bits cut, because we did do some side quest bits as well. I'm going out to save. Alright, leave me alone. Where's the nearest campfire? Okay, it's right in front of us. Oh, it's where the trader is. I see it. Yeah, I'm going out to save silence. I'll be back in a minute, okay? Yeah, we're approaching an hour and a half, so we're going to open that door next time. But that's going to do it for today. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, leave comments, subscribe if you haven't, or if you're new, turn notifications on. Check out the other channel down below for FM stuff, the FM channel. And yes, next time we are going to open the facility, and I'm sure we won't, because that would be too easy. We'll get ourselves another backup of Gaia. But something tells me it's not going to be that simple. I know nobody else has been in this door, but it's not going to be that simple, is it? So I guess we'll wait and see. That's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.